If you chose to do the additional translation practice, good for you. I'm going to go over that before we jump into example 2. I've gone ahead and graphed this pre-image right here, and we know that our translation is going to be going left 3 and up 2. If you don't love counting, one of the other things that you can do is that you can look at your coordinates and you can subtract 3 and add 2 to each of those numbers and get your image point. So 1 minus 3 is a -2, and that will be 4, and that will be m prime, and then n prime will be at -2 up 6, and p prime will be at -1, 5. So we can graph those points, -2, 4, -2, 6, -1, 5, and we see that this translation is up, is left 3 and up 2 from the original. Redraw that really quick. So I should have labeled this with M, N, P, and this is M prime, N prime, P prime. There's accidentally 2 commas here, but we are going to go right 3 and down 2. So I can add 3, subtract 2. Which makes this at D prime is at 5, -2. E prime is at 5, 0. F prime is at 8, 0. And G prime is at 8, -1. So for example 2, they want us to figure out what translation rule maps STUV. This should say, this is a typo, so please change that to STUV. The order matters. If I went STVU, I would be cutting across and making like a Z instead of making a quadrilateral. So what rule maps those two things? Well, that is going to be a translation, and we just need to figure out what it did. Well, the black one is our pre-image and the orange one is our image, so we just need to be able to count. Left and right change was over 1, and then we went down 1, 2, 3, 4. So we went left 1 and down 4 of STUV translated to S prime, T prime, U prime, V prime. So that was the rule, and it works the same for all of the points. If you wanted to check, V moved 1 left and 4 down, T moved 1 left and 4 down, U moved 1 left and 4 down. They all did the 1 left and 4 down. Go ahead and pause your video and do the try it. Hopefully you paused your video and did this. You should be using the capital T. Hopefully you paused your video and did this. You should be using the capital T. Then you should see that it went 5 right and 2 up, translating P to P prime.